Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Guys Night. This is Guys Night. I'm Travis. I don't have an alias so far unless I want my gamer tag, but it's Caddius Jackpot on the Xbox. Find me on there. You can play with me, message me, whatever. I'm here with Lady Rage to join us for Guys Night. Uh, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Um, so today's Guys Night, we Richard is unfortunately unable to be with us today. Uh, Go out, shout out to him. And it's any other person that wants to be a part of Guys Night, just send us a message and we will put you on the show. Um, Today we're going to talk about some random events.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Travis, I don't have an alias so far unless you want
My bad.
my camera today. It's all good. Like I said, this is your show. I'm just living in it. Um, first random thing I'm going to talk about is Deadpool. Mainly this guy, this main guy right here, like Wade Wilson right here. This guy, not Dead Girl, not. I have multiple people on this shirt. The shirt is I love this shirt, but Ryan Reynolds took a photo, and I saw this online, and most people will have already known about this because it happened yesterday. Um, Ryan Reynolds took a photo with the prototype mask for Deadpool, and it looks boss. It looks like 100% the old school Deadpool, not 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 the actual. It's like skin tight. It looks like this, not like a ninja, but I'm a big Deadpool fan. I love Deadpool, and he's the merc with the mouth. Like, how can you not like him? Um, but there's also a shot with some gloves and there's the mask. But the only thing I was like really cared about was the mask. I don't care what they do with the gloves. The mask I cared about. Um, it looks decent. It looks awesome. It looks great. In other news in the comic book world, Spider-Man is now a part of Marvel. Yes, that is right. Spider-Man is now a part of the Marvel universe, as in Captain America, Iron Man, the Hulk, Black Widow. Yes, all of that. He is a part of now the Marvel franchise, and they will be releasing his movie, Spider-Man's movie, in I want to say 2017. So they had to move some things around. They had to in order to put him in there, but apparently it's 2017, so it's 2 years from now, and you still have the Avengers movie that's coming out. You still have Civil War that's coming out. You still have all the goodies. You still have everything that's coming out before the Spider-Man movie. But they just move some things around so they can acclimate to Spider-Man now joining the universe. Um, in rumor news, as it were, there was I guess, a article done that um, Hugh Jackman might want to switch over to the Marvel side of life, and that would be awesome because that would be a great addition. That would mean that Marvel would not have to make any changes, and they could actually put in, the X Men, some like, they could put in Wolverine's character into a an Avengers movie, and that'd be awesome if he could be an Infinity Gauntlet because he did play a small but bigger role than most people think he did. From the 19, I want to say what comic was that? Ooh, it was the remake. It was the remake that they did for the comic for the Infinity Gauntlet, where he played a huge role. Um, Also, the Infinity Gauntlet is going to be a two-parter. It's going to get broke down into one part and then the two-part, which is I think is it's a good idea because everybody else in Hollywood can break down the movie. So why not break down this one? Um, I'm hearing ringing.
It's my phone keeps on telling me that Hangouts is going on, and I'm like, no, duh, I'm in it.
Ah, um, okay, so that's my comic book knowledge of today. Today, anime knowledge of today, guys. Tomorrow, ladies, guys, whoever is watching, Tsunami tomorrow, 10 o'clock. No, Tsunami
Is that
itself comes on
AM or
at 12
PM?
o'clock. It's 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, midnight Eastern Standard Time, which I believe is still the same over in Pacific Standard Time. 12 o'clock, midnight, because I used to do this and it was a little weird, but it was a great way. I had the Adult Swim app. Adult Swim has an app, and I downloaded this app. And the funny thing about this app, it allows you to see what's on live television. Now, the only way you can get this app is if you have the channel broadcast through your cable provider. But if you have cable, you have the channel. Um, Adult Swim is on Cartoon Network, by the way. So I have Verizon, so it's on channel 757. It's on. Man, Comcast was like 13 different channels in 13 different regions. I don't know. I don't know. It was on 57 in Maryland. I know that Maryland was 57. Unless you went up to Baltimore, then it was like 43 or something like that, I believe. But if you do not have, if you have a smartphone, download the Adult Swim app, and you're able to watch it on your phone, and you're able to switch over, or you can watch it on your iPad, tablet, or whatever you have as a whatever can get Android apps.
They have
You
an app for
can,
that?
yeah,
Well, damn.
you can watch uh, live Adult Swim on your smartphone, tablet, or whatever that you
Don't you
have.
need cable for that?
Yes, you do. That's why, like, you need cable. If you don't have cable, then
Well, that sucks.
yeah,
Cable won't come out to my house
why cable won't come out to your house?
because there's not enough people in my small area.
So how do you watch TV?
Netflix and Hulu.
Ah, okay.
Ever
Well, on
since the
Hulu.
government got retarded and took away the standard TV and put digital don't come out here either.
Oh man. Okay, so if you have Hulu, go into the search engine and type in "Kill I Kill." It's an awesome anime to be watching, and I know it's on Hulu. I know there's a lot of good animes on Hulu. There's a lot of good animes on Netflix, and I'm pretty sure Amazon has anime, but I don't know because I don't have Amazon. If somebody does have Amazon and they can tell me that Amazon has anime, let me know because I would like to see what Amazon has in their collection of animes. It might have something I haven't seen.
Okay, stupid
Um,
question.
what?
Is it Amazon where you go and buy things?
Yeah, but they also have this like Amazon Play where you can rent stuff now, and then they had the little anime. They had the Amazon thing that you plug into your TV, and you can watch different things on your Amazon adapter.
Really?
It's kind of yeah, they had that for. That's, I think they still have that.
Dang.
And, like it's like people was doing like a monthly subscription to Amazon, and I still didn't figure out how that works. I was like, Amazon, you purchase all your, you know, books, miscellaneous, gadgetries, stuff that you find on Amazon.com. I didn't know these because apparently they started doing like live stream media. So it's Netflix, Hulu. And the only reason why I put Netflix first is because Hulu has commercials still, and I'm not with that at all. I don't like commercials. I'm mad about that,
Well,
about
that
South
made
Park.
Twitch that probably gave more accessibility to do stuff like that, no?
Um, I don't know because you're still paying $7.99 a month for Hulu. I believe that's the price that's going around with my television anyway. Is you pay
It is.
$7.99 for Hulu per month, and you still get commercials with like certain shows. You still get commercials.
I know, and that so irritates me.
Yeah, like Netflix, there's no commercials. It plays automatically. It plays all the way through, and you're paying the same price, but no commercials.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
Hulu has a bigger selection than Netflix because
and
Hulu is
it has
allowed to
newer
get,
shows.
yeah, it's allowed to get those fresh off the TV, like Fox, all that. They're allowed to get that first. They're like, all right, well, we can stream this, but we have commercials. Back when Hulu was free, it was the same thing. You didn't have to pay for Hulu Plus. When Hulu was just Hulu, just that was it. No Hulu Plus didn't exist. You still had commercials, and now you still have commercials. I'm not paying for commercials. No, no, no. I,
I hate
I've
myself.
survived. I have survived without. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna talk about how you survive without television.
I
To survive without television,
I go crazy without television.
sites are key. This is like I've been there where I did not have TV, but I still had power because my TV got knocked out because of a hurricane. Um, for I didn't have TV for like 4 days. I missed new shows coming on. I missed a whole lot of stuff in those 4 days because of this hurricane. And friends like was like, "Hey man, do you have TV? Do you have cable?" Nah, I don't have cable. I got the internet though. I still had internet. I still had internet. Um, Basically, I went to not the actual like sites like for cable, like Fox and all that stuff. I I went to some backwater, some really back of the water neighborhoods of the internet to find movies and all this other stuff for free. But if you want to do it legally, anime helps a lot. And like I said, I two sites that I recommend is animehere.com and animefreak.tv. I recommend those two sites to get your anime um, without paying anyway. Funimation, you know, pay for that, pay for premium. I'm not knocking it. They give you good stuff. Like they give you they give you HD anime and it's like great. It's like crystal quality. It's dubbed. Everybody loves it. They can have that. Crunchyroll does the same thing, but Crunchyroll allows you to have option though. I like that about Crunchyroll. So does Funimation, I think, but I'm not 100%. I don't use my Funimation app. I used it when I couldn't watch stuff on Crunchyroll because it kept popping up as an error. But that and DVDs, man, DVD collection, awfully random selection of DVDs. I have mostly Disney stuff. And if anybody's seen Frozen, Frozen 2 is coming out next year. So if you have kids, good luck. Yeah, good luck. Just that's all I gotta say. It's good luck because oh man, I mean it's a sequel for a Disney movie. So at first I wasn't worried. I was like, man, Disney doesn't come out with a good sequel ever. Like no song is ever gonna stick into your mind from a sequel. It's not gonna happen. No way. And then next thing you know, you're like, but it's Frozen. They sung the whole movie. This might be troublesome.
At one time, Disney did come out with good songs.
But it was only for
But
their
I was,
first. It was like their first original movie though, not for like a sequel.
oh, a sequel now. I suppose not. But I'm
Like
thinking like it's sad because I can't like remember the name of the show, but it's what is that song? Sippity doo dah, what a wonderful day.
oh my gosh,
We're
isn't
talking
that Mary
like
Poppins?
no.
That wasn't Mary Poppins. What was that? Dippity Doodah. What Disney movie was that from?
I don't know. It's like way back when. It's this had this old guy in it, and there's a blue jay on his shoulder, and he's singing a song.
Yeah,
That's all I can remember.
he's in a stripe. He's in a striped suit, right?
I like blue jacket and a striped shirt and some type of bomber hat maybe.
Dippity doo-dah. Google, man.
It's like from like way. Way back when.
Yeah.
I think it was like the late 70s. Blue Jay something was in the song. Blue Jay, I don't know.
Oh no! Stop! Stop, Google! Stop doing that.
Are you looking it up?
I was. Then Google decided to do something really weird. There we go.
Leave it to Google, right?
Yeah. Nothing. Once again, nothing against Google. I use Mozilla though. Come and get me. The problem with me? Come and get me.
Yeah. If I can find the phone number again, I have to call the I think it's the regional manager for Apex GameStop store.
Right.
I've been talking to the assistant manager and the manager of the store about having them on for an interview,
Right.
and they talked to the regional, so now I have to call her, and we might be able to get GameStop on for an interview.
You might be able to get GameStop.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. GameSpot, or GameStop.
The store.
Okay, so GameStop.
Yes.
What am I going to talk to GameStop about? I want to do that. I'll do that interview because I used to work for them. Nah, I can't do that interview. I used to work for them.
I think it would be pretty cool to have them on. The only thing we can't do is talk about the Money. It would be like a no-no.
Right. But the main thing, like, honestly, I love working at GameStop. If I could, I would go back. I would work at GameStop. Like, I love working at GameStop. I did. I had a blast. I had fun. That's the one job I can put on my resume that I'm proud of that. It's like every other thing on my resume, I'm like, I could live without that. I could live without that. Oh, that burnt me in the sun. I don't need that job. Oh, GameStop? No, I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep that. That stays there. I had fun at that job. That job was awesome. Even though, like, I worked for a lot of companies. I worked in retail a lot. I worked in retail majority of my life. I also worked with kids. I worked with certain other companies I cannot talk about because of contracts. But so, and I worked on cars for like a good year and a half and got certified and all that good stuff without actually going to school because the job provided me with the training. But still choose that job over GameStop. Yeah.
I hope she agrees to it. I think it would be a pretty good show.
Oh, it would be a great show.
Plus, they have an ex-MLG guy who used to do Halo. And he might come on.
Who that might be. I'm trying to think of who that might be.
I can't think of his name. He lives here in North Carolina.
There's too many players that I know in North Carolina that played Halo, especially on the MLG circuit. Gosh, I know too many.
Did you know that one of the guys that helped design the Facebook site used to be MLG for Halo?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said yes. I did know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to mention who that was.
Yeah, I can't mention his name because they don't want everybody to know, so they can run into him and hit
Yeah,
him up. But
right. Um, but Halo, he was. I remember his Halo skills, and because I used to watch his videos and whatnot, and of the Halo tournaments and everything else like that. Because that's what I used to be in. I got out of the Halo. Like I don't care. I love Halo. Like Master Chief, yay! And then there was this long break, and there was this pause for Master Chief, and then he came out with a top level RTS, and it was like, okay, yeah, okay, you got Halo Legends, and you had the whole thing where you didn't play as Master Chief. I like Halo for Master Chief. I'm stereotypical. I'm that guy. I'm sorry. That's me. For everybody that likes Halo, it's like, oh man, you're a Call of Duty fanboy. No, I'm not a Call of Duty fanboy. I really am not. If any type of fanboy that I was Medal of Honor. I loved Medal of Honor. Medal of Honor was probably as realistic you can get to a wartime game that you possibly get your hands on. But it was Medal of Honor, Call of Duty, Halo. But then I got my I got my 360 because of Unreal Tournament. So yeah, went from PC to went from hurting people on the PC to hurting people online, and then people stopped playing. So yeah, that's how that went.
people don't just go to Halo because of the Chief. They also go because of Cortana. I'm just saying.
See okay, that's true, but Halo 1, you didn't see Cortana. I'm
Well,
like, oh, little, you saw a glowing head. Body was not there. Then the body came. Oh man, when the body came, guys just what? Cortana, hey. Oh, by the way, Cortana's going to be in the new Microsoft Windows 10. 10. Their new Windows, which is upgradable if you have a Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1 PC still installed on your laptop or your computer or whatever device that you have. Windows 10 will be upgradable for free when Windows 10 comes out.
for free?
Also, yes, for free.
I hope it's better than Windows 8 because Windows 8 sucks.
Yes, it does. Well, I'm not gonna say Windows 8 sucks. It has its problems. Like it really has its problems. It had the potential of being great if I don't want to get into the actual. I think it's the coding that people didn't like, which made it a little bit more complicated to actually function and use user friendly wise. And that's what they fixed. That's what they say they fixed in Windows 10. That's why they're not coming out with Windows 9 because they fixed the coding and now it's going to be all new and shiny and brand new. And it comes out with a new internet browser, which is called Spartan. Cortana is also in there. They're really going with this Halo. They're going hard with Halo. Like Microsoft Studios is like, yep, we came out with this game. This is our game. This is what we're going to do. So
Okay.
new browser is this and this and this.
I I heard you right. You said the browser's name is going to be Spartan.
Yes.
Okay. I know for a
Microsoft.
fact my son is going to have a Windows 10.
Um, Windows 10. I'm not sure of the date that it comes out. I just know that Windows 10, when Microsoft's Expo was in the week of January, I believe. And I talked about it back in January, but it's good to remind everybody that Windows 10 is coming out. Samsung, March 1st, is doing their unboxing of their new Galaxy 6. This is not the Galaxy 6, this is the Galaxy S5. If I can get my hands on a Galaxy S6, I will do a review for you. But the unboxing is March 1st. It's expected to hit the store shelves late March, early April, like it did last year. But this new phone is supposed to have new iOS and new dimensions of making me feel a lot better about myself. But if I cannot get my downloadable anime that I was getting on this phone, I'm not getting it. It's not happening. I'm still good with this. They tell me I got a better anime site on the 6th. Yeah, I'll switch over. But until then, no, I'm sticking with this. Um, Katsucon kicks off tonight too. By the way, if you're not already at Katsucon, if you forgot about Katsucon, if you live in Maryland, and you was like, oh my gosh, this is due Saturday. If you're not celebrating Valentine's Day with somebody, Katsucon's at the Gaylord. I don't know how much it costs to get in. I'm not going. I wish I was, but I'm not.
No.
I don't know. Sort of, kind of.
What are you doing for Valentine's?
Nothing. Nothing.
You better at least have a rose in your hand.
She's not going to be here this weekend.
I need to come up there and slap her.
Yeah. I'm not getting into that. But yeah. So Black Sails comes on tomorrow too. I love Black Sails. Black Sails is my stars show to go to because apparently I'm like the only person that in my circle that's read Treasure Island, which is weird. Because I thought everybody.
Treasure Island.
I thought. All right, so you read Treasure Island.
Yeah, I was like 13.
Okay. I thought everybody read Treasure Island growing up.
I thought it was mandatory in school.
That's what I thought, right? I mean, I got forced to read it. I know I got forced to read it because I didn't want to read it at first. I was like, "Oh my god, why do I have to read another book?"
Let's see. I thought it was like Treasure Island. You were supposed to read, and Tom Sawyer, and
Tom Sawyer.
Moby Dick. I thought you were supposed to all read those in like the 9th, 10th, and 11th grade.
I read those in elementary school.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
like
but
elementary
remember,
school was.
In my days, it was high school.
I understand that, but still, like they made us read some complicated literature.
I'd say.
They made us read complicated literature. Like middle school, I was reading like philosophies. High school, I was reading like philosophies and problems of philosophies of like different authors. It's like, how did this author intertwine with this author? I'm like, you giving me this over the summer? What's wrong with you? I'm reading this in like class like this. By the way, it's not good to procrastinate on your work. I'm gonna say that now, but I procrastinate a lot. I do. But
I bought those books for my kids when they were like 11 and 12, I think.
I don't know. I really don't know, but reading kind of got forced upon me a little bit growing up. Like it was like, here, read a book. Here, read this. Here, read this. Oh, you're done with that one? Here's another one. I'm like,
yeah, my kids.
I don't know why I watch so much TV.
I forced them to read and to do math.
I didn't get forced to do math. Math, I kind of had like numbers came easy to me because all they had to do was like, all right, correlate this with money, and then I had it. It was easy until I got into geometry. Geometry was hard. Then they correlated that to pool, and then that was easy.
I was making them do math by the time they were like 4 and 5. They could add.
Yeah, I was trying to do that, and then I was like, I need them to know about money first, like quarters, dimes, nickels, and then I was going to teach them to add.
Well, I used
still working on that.
Monopoly Junior.
I'll say if my kids would actually like pay attention to that, I'd be good. If I didn't have like a 2-year-old little terrorizer upstairs, yeah, I'd be good. I could do that. I'm hoping like when she turns 3, she'll calm down a little bit. Like she's calm now. She's really chill. She's cute. I love my daughter. She's awesome. She's like a little bundle of joy. And so is my 5-year-old. She's awesome. A little bundle of joy. A little bundle of joy. But it's like, it's eh. Can't really. Eh. I don't want to yell at him. Like
Well, they
all
do
I
call
did was
it
growing up and yelling.
terrible twos and terrific threes.
Yeah, I'm hoping for the three. I'm hoping for that three mark. But my 2 year old, she got an attitude on her. She just, oh my gosh, attitude that she wouldn't believe. I know where it comes from. Let's think about it. I know where it comes from.
It comes from you, huh? It's always the dad's fault.
Nah, no, no, no. She gets it from all these strong, empowering women that are all the way around me, that live around me. That's where she gets it from. She doesn't get the attitude from me. If she gets my chill, laid back nature when she's comfortable on the couch, eating chips, watching TV, and it's Mickey Mouse. Well, it's not Mickey Mouse, it's Hot Dog, because that's the song that they know. It's Hot Dog. She's got that. She knows that. I'm like, all right, cool. I see myself when she's doing that. And then when she starts yelling at people, I see myself in that one. And when she gets upset, I see myself in there. I see that. I get that. I'm like, oh, that's me. I get it. Kids, mirror images of you. So if you got any, and you want to know why they act like that, look at yourself first. I know it's
Right.
hard as parents. It's hard as a parent to look at yourself and be like, I don't think I did that as a kid. And then you look back and you're like, yep, I did the same thing. Every parent has done it. Every parent. So kids, when you do something and you're like, why is this so serious? Because they've done the same thing.
My daughter do just what I used to do. Put the hand on the hip and get that. What are you talking about? I don't think so. Look, I'm like, oh, can I just back slap you now? Just, one time. Just.
Yeah. And you think about it, you're like, yep, I used to
buy
do
me
that.
something. Or cook me dinner. And then,
See.
you just, all that anger just melts away and you're like,
So you have a benefit from it. You benefit from it. I can't reap any benefits yet. I get no benefits.
oh, just wait.
I get to see them smile and grow up and be all happy, hunky dory, and then I get to watch as the world tries to break them down. And I have to be here as a father. See, that's the main thing about being a father. The world's gonna break them down. You're supposed to be there to build them back up. That's father, mother. If you have kids, that's what it's supposed to be about. It's like the world is already going. The world by itself is going to just tear them apart. They're just going to like you get to college and like, why did I do this? Then you're supposed to be there to help them and let them, make their mistakes, but also as you grow up.
Well, that's the hardest thing to do.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
I mean, because
when it comes to the matter of love and you try and stand back and, just let the kids do what they think is right, and then they get hurt, and then you want to go and kill. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I had the doctors thinking I was a crazy little nut job to the point where they had to come in the room. It's like, is he hurting you? Is he abusive? I'm like, no, I'm not abusive. She abuses me. What's wrong with you? I've never laid a hand on a woman a day in my life unless she was asking for it. That's all in the proper context, by the way. It's not in anything that was like negative. Think positive. Think positive about what I just said, not negative. But all right. So another random. This is very random, and it's way from left side of the field because it's not something that I normally, I guess, talk about. LARPing, and live action role playing. I don't talk about this a lot, but I recently found out that there's going to be I guess a couple of friends are getting together with another group of friends, and it's turned into a really big LARP fest thing. It doesn't have a name, so that's why I'm not saying there is a name, because there is no name. This was a group of friends that contacted another group of friends that contacted another bigger group of friends, and they're all getting together at a park, and they want to. I guess this is coming in March. I hope it's in March because right now it's too cold, and I want to know how this is actually going to get done because in my LARPing days, I was a mage. I was a mage. It's something I don't like to talk about. Okay, it's kind of embarrassing when you're sitting up there on the field and you're like three magic, fireball, fireball. It was that. It's not that awesome, cool thing with swords. It wasn't that. It was Nerf. It was bad. It's a bad time. It was a bad time. It was a bad time. It was like great times because when people look at you and you're like, what in the world are y'all doing? What's going on here? And there's only a small group of you. It's like 5 compared to like 50. Kind of makes you feel like really outcast and really sheltered in. And you're just like, why are we doing this? Don't give up. That's all I can say. Don't give up on like what you like to do. But I didn't give up. I just put it aside. I still know my stuff. I'm like, oh, yep, I got that. I still know how to interact with these people. I know that. But coming back to everything, because that's how people will start looking at us when we went to con. It was funny. I was like, man, what outfit are you? Who are you? What outfit do you have on? I'm this person. I was nice about it. I wasn't mean. I was nice about it. But a LARP is coming to, I guess, I think it's going to be in Maryland, but it might be in Virginia. So I'm really excited for that because I get to go back into my really geeky ways for the brief 3 days. That's gonna like I think it's 3 days. It might be 2.5. It just depends on the weather. It depends on what day, and it depends on how everything's going. But I will definitely keep y'all posted on that and let y'all know. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else?
I know.
Random.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm thinking of random things to talk about right at this moment in time. And I was about to talk about my Black Ops 2 experience yesterday.
What happened?
Um, I guess 11-year-old. He's like 11 or 12. His gamer tag was Pokemon Kyogre, and person got into the lobby and was like, "Hey, what's your favorite Pokemon?" And it was like Kyogre. These are little kids, like little kids. They're 11, 12, 16. These are little kids compared to me. I have full-grown beard. By the way, next show, this will not be here. This is rough. This is going bye-bye. I look like Tyrese, minus the bald head. Welcome Dead reference. Not going to ruin that if anybody hasn't watched it. But, what is it? They're talking about like this Ruby and all this other stuff. I'm like, I'm first generation Pokemon. I'm 100, like, back when Pokemon was only 150. It was only 150 Pokemon to collect. That was it. Back on a Game Boy. Y'all have no idea. Like, I miss Game Shark. I miss Master Brain. I miss hacking into my Pokemon device because I got bored. I am a generation red, blue, yellow, silver, gold Pokemon master. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. It made me feel old, but it made me feel like so much wiser. I was like, yeah, I have experienced things that y'all never will ever in your entire life unless you have an older brother. And your older brother has to be like 20, 25, 30. Like new school generation compared to old school generation. I'm a 90s kid, so I grew up with 90s stuff. I grew up with 90s television shows. 90s anime, I grew up with it. Like, this new generation, I see what they get to watch. I see all that, and I'm just like, wow. Y'all will never know. Y'all will never know. Y'all will never know the experience of dial-up internet.
Oh my God, that was terrible. That was, oh my God. You
Y'all will
think,
never know. Like, y'all will never know that hearing "You've Got Mail" is what made you popular. It wasn't Facebook. It wasn't retweets. It wasn't anything like that. It was "You Got Mail" made you popular. If that didn't go off anytime you logged into AOL, you was not popular. You was so
right?
lonely. Oh,
How
so
about
very lonely. That's when you started
kind of,
like getting like um you start to join like little spam ads to spam into your AOL box. So when you open it up at work, you're like, oh yeah, I got mail. Oh, let me delete that. I don't want to talk to that person. Oh, yeah, you'll never know that experience.
or how
At the
about
same time,
trying
it's
to
like you're
play
lucky.
RuneScape on the dial-up?
Oh my gosh.
It took like 5 hours for him to move across the map.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Like, and if you did not have internet, this is another thing. This is another thing that y'all the new generation would never experience. Without internet, and you was on your PC, the only games you could play was, well, not the only game. You could play every game without internet on PC. Back in the day, you didn't really need internet for PC games. But say like the only thing that you could play that was on a that a computer that did not have a downloaded game, you put it like that did not have a disk or floppy disk game inserted into it was Minesweeper and Pinball. You got really good at solitaire. You got really good at solitaire. Sitting up here just in class.
I wonder if the generation nowadays actually know what a floppy disk looks like.
I remember when the floppy disk could destroy the entire world from all the Justice League, Justice League, every single last cartoon I grew up with. You could destroy the world on a floppy disk. A disc, a CD, you could not. A CD, you could not destroy the world. You could just make somebody have a bad day. A floppy disk can destroy the world.
Huh.
I miss those. I could say I miss those days. But once again, I was a child then. If I could be a child and know what I know now, nah, that wouldn't be good for anybody. That wouldn't be good. I would be some hot tub time machine. It'd be called travel. Google would not be called. It'd be called travel. It'd be travel. Or I'd call it travesty. I would call it Google travesty. It'd be like, oh, I'm about to get on that travesty again. Why don't you just travesty it? That's yeah.
uh, they had a movie, I can't think of the name, where some guys were at a cabin or something, and in this hot tub they
Yeah, hot tub
traveled.
time machine.
Yeah.
That's what I was just talking about.
Okay.
Um, this is the second one coming out. Hot Tub Time Machine 2 comes out February 20th. But if you haven't seen Hot Tub Time Machine 1, I suggest you check it out because it's a funny movie. It's
It
a
is.
funny movie.
And he makes sure that Google isn't called Google either. It's called Larry or something like that, right?
It's called Lugal. It's called
Yeah.
Lugal. If you want to find any information or anything else like that, yeah, you got to Google it. Google it. Because the guy's name was Lou. And then he was also in Motley Lou. That was great. That was great. Nick Weber, he started ripping off bands. Like he ripped off the first band he ever ripped off was the Black Eyed Peas, and it was the Let's Get It Started. He ripped that off, and then all of a sudden he just blew up from there. I was like, man, time machine, time machine. Don't have a flux capacitor though. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Back to the Future. I had a full-fledged argument with a kid about Back to the Future, and he did not know what Back to the Future was.
No way.
Yeah,
That's sad.
yeah. Like, I love how Xbox like throws me into lobbies with random people when my friends do not decide to play. But how? How do you not know about Back to the Future? What parents raised you not to know about Back to the Future?
Right? That's bad. I mean, Back into the Future. Back to the. I can't talk. Anyhow, those that movie had two very popular actors in it, starring actors.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you know the
And
name Michael J. Fox, then you know Back to the Future.
I mean, all you had to know was DeLorean, for real, like DeLorean, and you should know what the DeLorean was. It was like, oh, this is time machine, time machine, flux capacitor. I'm like, what are y'all? How do y'all? How? I want to know. How is it that you guys do not know about Back to the Future? Like, that's just weird to me.
I mean,
But then again, I grew up with it.
just
Well,
as sad
I
as
didn't even.
somebody said they didn't know who a Doctor Who was.
Okay, I've ran into that conversation actually a lot,
No
and
way.
no, I really have, and I've found out that a lot of people don't know who Doctor Who was because of, I guess, the lack of interest that nobody like showed them about Doctor Who. And at one point in time, like during the '90s, it only came on the BBC network, and people that wasn't watching the BBC network. I've ran into that a lot, and I was like, huh, okay.
Bad parenting. You've got to know Doctor Who and Back to the Future and Star Trek and Star Wars and God, even the
See,
Flintstones. You have to know the Flintstones.
oh, but that reminds me, I watch wrestling. Yes, I watch WWE. I watch TNA. Yes, I watch wrestling. Um, they are coming out. WWE is coming out with a Flintstones meets the, I guess, smack like WWE type of movie, like they've done with Scooby Doo and they've done with, well, mainly Scooby Doo, but now they're doing it with the Flintstones and it's all throwbacky and it's still got the same old like rock puns and everything else like that, but it's new and it's coming out. It's on straight to DVD, so there you go. That's that's what I really call random. That's what I should have called out of my left part. Like, right, yep, there it is, right there. I'm just see right here. These right here. These are straws. I'm just bits and pieces of knowledge right there. I dropped. Um, I don't know the. I I don't know. I watched the Jetsons. I grew up with the Flintstones. I grew up with the Jetsons, Scooby Doo, the original Scooby Doo, the Scooby Doo. Where are you? With the actual repeating backdrop, as it were, as they were running through a house. It would be the same four pillars that you already saw. You're like, oh, 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 there it goes. Yeah, grew up with that stuff. And they've got the Flintstones coming out for this WWE thing, and am I gonna watch it? Probably because I'm weird like that. I wind up watching a lot of awful
I
things
stopped
apparently.
watching wrestling when it was still WWF, and this was mid '90s. It just got to, I don't know, soap opera.
I mean, it's still like that. I mean, don't like. like once like I grew up with it being still WWF, and when I really got into because I was into WCW at first, I was way into WCW. Like WCW was what I was watching before I watched Raw or before I watched WWF. But now it's WWE because the F is now for Wildlife World Federation. I think it is. That's the actual WWF now. WWE is World Wrestling Entertainment. But when I saw Vince McMahon taking over WCW, I remember that. And I remember that whole Attitude Era and all that stuff. I was like, wow. See, that's another thing that I want to do, but I don't know if I can do it. I want to. I want to be a WWE wrestler. Be awkward. Have issues. But anyway, that's just like that's a little like dream of mine, I guess. Okay. Um, what time is it?
10.
Alrighty. So, I'm gonna wrap this guys' night up with the randomness.
Randomnessism.
What? Hurry up.
The Randomnessism show.
The randomnessism show.
Yes, because
And I feel like
we
it's
have
pretty
to come
random
up with
tonight.
our own name.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is not guys' night. This is the randomnessism night. It
Yeah.
just happened to be on guys' night.
It can't be guys' night with a lady on it.
Okay. I don't actually know about that. Like, if I actually, no, I'm not gonna talk about what actual guys do when they have actual guys' night because I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
It's not all guys do the same thing. I just know I do on a guy's night, and there might be a female or two around. Once again, perks of being older.
Did you see that we have a new guy coming?
John Berenger, right?
Yes.
Okay. He would be joining us for guys' night. Lady?
Not every night, but and not for the whole show, but he will be dropping in here and there. And we will be starting up 2 shows on Saturdays. Not just lady show, but we're going to try and do a show at like 3 p.m. Eastern time. To
We're gonna do a show at 3 p.m.
Yes. Because he works
on
nights
Saturday.
For Domino's.
Okay.
Fridays and Saturdays. It's kind of hard for him to do,
Okay.
those hours. But we're getting him a capture card so that he can stream from his PS3. So he's also going to be helping it out with interviews as well. We are talking to some game developers, by the way, to come on the show. They have some new games coming out, so. And Richard is supposed to be doing Warhammer.
Yes.
And they're supposed to be coming on the show soon. And next week on the 21st, it was supposed to be this Saturday, but everybody kind of forgot that it was Valentine's Day. So our writer, Nikki Abbott, had to cancel because her hubby made plans. Good for him. So she'll be coming on the 21st at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
Okay.
He has Mascadia, which is the first series out of that book is, oh my god, it just left my head. Killing something, I don't know. No. I suck, period. There's no other word for it.
Oh man.
How can I forget something like that, right?
Right. It's okay. It's okay.
Um, doo-doo. I'm trying to find the name for it. I think it's on my flyer. If my computer ever wants to let me, Like when I lowered up the picture, it's like really, really blurry.
All right.
Her first series is called Kindler of Flames out of her Nascadia Productions. So look it up on Facebook, Nascadia. That's how do you spell that word? Nescada, Nascadia. And February 28th, we are doing both of the giveaways. So don't forget, we have the handmade wooden Batman miniature, maybe
It's
2-3 inches tall.
like about that big. He's that big. You can put him on your desk. It's a great little piece that you can have on your desk, especially if you work in an office building. Like, imagine just there you go, right here, just right there, Batman. Yeah, boss come around, see that. I guarantee you might get a raise. It's like, oh man, you're a
Yep.
Batman fan too? Yeah, I'm a Batman fan. That's good. We're also having the Inferno. What's his name? Infernate. Infernate. Little puppet. No, it's not a puppet. It's a doll.
Chandler, Chan,
We
Chan.
did this. We did this last week. Chimchar. Chimchar. There we go.
Yes.
Chimchar. I'm right with Inferno Wave. Inferno Wave is his evolved form. Yeah. Um, Chimchar. We're gonna have a giveaway next Saturday.
No,
Next Saturday?
the 28th.
The 28th. What's the
Next
28th?
Saturday's the 21st. But you have to name him to win him.
Right. You must give him a name to win him. You must give him a.
And you can find him on gamersgeek.tv on Facebook. So go look for the video and give him a name. And I'm done.
All right, and that will end randomness nights. Me, Travis, Lady Rage.
This is Lady Rage signing off.